everybody, this is Ramen Boy, and welcome back to another video. Today is going to be a little bit different than what I used to post. Today is actual good quality, and today we're going to be talking about my list of wanted skins in Battlefront 2. So, I've played the game for a while. I'm a huge Star Wars fan. And yeah, it's like my favorite series. And so I wanted to talk about one of my favorite games, Battlefront 2. It had a very interesting start, but I'm so glad in the way it turned out. So I'm going to be sharing my favorites. First on the list, in no particular order, we have the sequel updates of original trilogy characters. I really want to see these characters added into the game. It'd be so cool to have an old Han Solo, like a veteran Solo, or Jedi Master Luke, or, veteran Chewie, like General Organa. It would be so great to have all of these characters in the game as old ones. The old characters would give more differences to the original trilogy characters, give them an extra skin, why not? Next on the list, I would want a prequel trilogy Palpatine. I love his red robes. I would love to have a Senator Palpatine and a Palpatine with red robes. That would just be so cool. It would give Palpatine an actual skin, and yeah, that'd be interesting. Next on the list is Darth Maul with robes. That would be just so cool. Just having that's how he fights in the first movie. So why couldn't he have robes, That'd be so interesting. And I know they're not really going to be able to do it because the robot legs give him height, but they should also somehow try to find a way to add Clone Wars Darth Maul. That would just be sick. Next on the list, I would love to have a Star Wars Rebels Vader. And I know Star Wars Rebels isn't the most praised TV show, but it would just be interesting to have another Vader skin. And Vader doesn't really have too many differences in the movies. They are noticeable, but not that noticeable. And the reason why I like the Rebels version is because it has red lenses, and it's very different than the other ones. So it'd just be interesting to have that as a character. As a little add-on, I would also like to have a damaged Vader from Clone Wars, or from Clone Wars / Rebels, where he has the broken lens on one side, and he has the Darth eye. And it'd just be very interesting. Continuing the Vader trend, I would love to have a Mustafar Anakin. This would be an Anakin skin because technically it'd be easier since he has a blue lightsaber during the Battle of Mustafar. I would just love to see his ragged robes and the circles and red eyes. It would just be so cool. Next, I would like to go a little more back, and I'm going to talk about Luke Skywalker. I think they should add an Endor Luke. They already have Endor Leia and already have Endor Han. Why not continue the trend and have an Endor Luke? It'd be pretty cool to have another Return of the Jedi skin besides the default, Another Luke Skywalker skin I'd like to add is the Cloud City Luke Skywalker. It would just be interesting because back to The Empire Strikes Back is one of the most loved movies out there, and it would just be really cool to have that skin. Next, from the Clone Wars, I would really love to have a Mandalorian suit Obi-Wan Kenobi. Now, I know this could not really work because he does have a jetpack, and people would explain, well, why doesn't he use the jetpack? But also, he has the super jump as a Jedi, so I wouldn't see why it wouldn't work. It would just be really cool to have a helmet version and an unhelmet version. Next, I'd like to go back into the prequels with Attack of the Clones, and I would love to have an Attack of the Clones Obi-Wan, an Attack of the Clones Anakin with the green lightsaber from the Geonosian arena. That would just be so cool, just having his buzz cut, and it wouldn't be too hard because since it's the same actor from the second and the third movie, they wouldn't have to change faces or anything. It would just be a little haircut and a little bit more design. Next, going a little ahead, going into the sequel era, I would really love to have Finn have a trooper variant. It would be so cool to have a stormtrooper variant for him, but he would use his regular gun, so he's a little more noticeable. One he would have without a mask, so it'd be very easy to tell that it's Finn, and one with the mask where he has the bloody hand, so it's also noticeable. It would be very cool to see that. Next, I would like to see Lando Calrissian in Han Solo's clothes. It would just be like one of those fun ones, you know, like they didn't have to add that, but it would be funny. And that concludes my list, but stay tuned. I have 3 bonus ones. Yeah, that's right. Next, I would like to have Chewie with C-3PO on his back. It would also be one of those just funny ones. There would be no reason to have it in the game, but it would be pretty interesting. Maybe if you shoot, like, Chewie's back or something, C-3PO screams. It'd be interesting. Next, I'd like to have the 40th anniversary Luke Skywalker. You know, the one where, the original concept art where he kind of looked like he was in scuba gear. That would be really cool. Next, I would love to have a Dagobah Luke with that tank top, maybe even Yoda on his back. We don't know, but that would just be so interesting. And maybe, also, we definitely need a X-Wing pilot Luke. Why not? That's the real question. Alright guys, that concludes our list. Thank you guys so much. You guys are the best. And I'm glad I'm starting to make more quality videos. And I will see you later. Peace.